let me just give my match ratings. For Maduka Okoye, I'm going to give Maduka a solid 7 out of 10. I thought Maduka was he was my man of the match. I thought he kept the game under control for us. I thought he kept the game in balance. My man of the match, I'm going to give him maybe 7.5. Let me not be too harsh. 7.5 because the goal there was really nothing that he could do. He made saves when he needed to make saves. His ball distribution wasn't so good, so that's why I'm going to knock some points. 7.5 for Maduka Okoye. Shemi Ajayi, I'm going to give Shemi Ajayi probably a 6 or a 6. Yeah, I don't want to rate him less than 6. I didn't think it was quite good today. You know, he didn't have too much to do, but of course, when you score an own goal, that's always going to count against you. So Shemi, I'm going to give him a 6. For William Troost-Ekong, I'll give William Troost-Ekong maybe a 6.3. You know, it wasn't also that great, but he won some aerial duels. He made some clearances, so I'll give him a 6.3. Bright Simon on the right side of the defense, I'll give him a 7. I thought Bright Simon was energetic. I thought he was working hard today. Even though the goal came from his side, it was an overload. Dele Bashiru should have been assisting him or Onyedika, so I'm not going to knock him too much for that. Bruno Emechi on the left side, I'll give Bruno a 6.5. I thought he was shaky in moments. I thought he was good in some moments going forward, but not the worst performance. For Onyeka and Onyedika, I'll give them both 7 rating. I thought they intercepted well. I thought they defended well. I thought, you know, they were good in the midfield today. In the first half, maybe not as much. Going forward, obviously, they're not the most quality players going forward. Onyeka tried to take a shot. We saw how that went. But I'll give them a 7. I'll give Moses Simon like a 5.8. You know, just because I give Ajayi 6, I'll give Simon like a 5.8. I don't want to give him anything too low, but I thought that Simon could have done better. He's probably the most experienced player on the team, senior player in the team. I thought he should have been involved more. I thought his defender had him too under control for the entire match. So not the best game for him today. Chrysanthus Uche, I'll give him a 6. I also thought that Uche did not have a very good game today. I thought he could have done better. I thought but obviously the system that the Russians were playing, combined with the system that we were playing, did not work in his favor. But I still believe in the quality of Chrysanthus Uche. Dele Bashiru, I'll give Dele Bashiru maybe a 6.7. I think he did well. I thought he showed good efforts driving forward. But you know, when you miss a one-on-one, when you miss a clear chance, maybe, you know, it's going to count against you a little bit. So I'll give him 6.7. You know, Dele Bashiru. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great, and he wasn't as good as the midfielders or as good as Maduka Okoye. And then Victor Boniface, I'll give Victor Boniface, I'll say a 6.5. Not a good game overall from him today. I know everybody judges based on goals. He did not score. You know, he had one header that was saved by the goalkeeper. But also, I feel like in the first half, he could have done more to involve himself in the game because we were not creating chances in that first half. If you watch it, we're just not creating chances. So I feel like he could have done more to involve himself in the game. He could have done more to help himself get opportunities to score. And that's what I'm going to fault him for. So Larry Kudare came off the bench. One chance, one goal. Football is a game of moments. So for that, I'm going to give him a 7. Even though I felt like his hold up was decent, but then his link up after holding the play up was not good enough. I'm still going to give him a 7 because at the end of the day, he scored a goal. You know, it got us our draw. If he didn't score that goal, we would not have drawn it. Olakunle Olusegun played only 14-15 minutes, didn't have much to do. I don't even know if I should rate him. Maybe I'll give him a 6.5. He didn't do anything bad, didn't do anything good. And then Igor Ogu did not play enough for me to give him a match rating. But once again, my player of the match, Maduka Emil Okoye in goal, fantastic return to the Super Eagles goal, and hopefully more games and more good performances to come for him in the future. And then once again, massive congratulations to Toluwalashe Emmanuel Arokodare scoring the first goal or his first goal for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's no small feat, and I'm sure that he's proud of himself. I am sure that his family will be very proud of him as well, and of course, all his supporters.